Alright, we have reached the Ultra days. So here we are, we're finally on Ultra. I don't know if any stuff... Hello? Okay, that took a while. I don't know if stuff carries over. Got some different menus now. This is a somewhat more interesting looking marble. I'm liking these textures a bit more. Okay, so this one you have to pay for things with? Okay. Some I am keeping. Wait, I'm not. I saw this here, I was like, oh yeah, this one. No, I don't have those anymore. Okay, never mind. Not sure these different things at the top are supposed to mean. Oh yeah, the effects you can equip. Okay, that's kind of weird. Not sure I'm gonna like that or not, but sure. Leave that off for the time being. Think of it. Okay, this game does have a pretty prominent online mode, which I guess is why we have all the equipable things. This is silly. But yeah, we have a currency now, which is kind of weird. We'll see how this all works. I don't think anything carried over from the original game, as far as I can tell. And of course I have no currency. I have more than one thing I can wear, which is interesting. Not sure why that is. Okay. Let's just start. We have a bonus one. Okay, so we've got chapters of the same name. Then we have, if you go left, you have bonuses now. You need to get golds for those. Interesting. Okay, so we are starting from scratch here, so to speak, and some of these stages will be the same, some of them won't be, I guess. Like we have an extended version of this stage with oh, physics feel a little bit different again. Yeah, we've got this basher on the first level now. We have achievements, great. Oh. So there's the trophy you can see off to the side, and there's also this. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's weird. This one feels a lot more in your face about unlockables and whatnot so far. Just kind of an odd feeling, but okay. I saw there was a trophy I could pick up on the side, so let's go for that. So I've heard some of these things are going to be similar, others won't be. One thing I did kind of miss, they're called treasure boxes now. One thing I did kind of miss was, yeah, sure. Oh, okay, I could equip and then okay, didn't expect that, that was weird. How do I actually move in the, okay, I couldn't move in the menu for some reason. They changed up how this works, how this menu works, interesting. I do notice they had different music on the menu, but the same music in this area, that was interesting. Real quick, just to get the stuff done, I do want to see if I can get, I mean, this thing's too much specular lighting still on some of these things, in my opinion. Ah. Oh, what's the button to restart? Hold on. Class. Okay. Do we have a button to restart? We have a rewind button. Do we not have a restart button anymore? Did they remove that? That's really strange if so. There's also a blast, wherever in the world that is. Okay, I guess I have to restart from the pause menu now. Having a button for it is really nice. You can. There you go. Yeah, we got shards, I think they're called, for these things too. Interesting. But yes, so I think the reason I had another marble unlocked was I did seem to. So when I first started up the game, this stage looks totally different, and that explains the treasure boxes, which are not trophies anymore apparently. Okay. Yeah, the game just loves showering you in things. I'm trying so hard to press. Okay, I don't know why I couldn't try again right there. But so when I first started up the game, I got before I even did anything, I got a little screen saying, "Hey, you got an achievement," which was for rolling a certain distance. I didn't actually navigate that menu. I was kind of hoping that it would show up again if I started up the game and started recording. It did not show up again though. There was also the possibility that there were other achievements I'd also unlocked. It seems not though, because I didn't get any other marbles. Yeah, so that's our trail that we've got here, I guess. I can't decide whether I like that or not. But it makes sense that you have a little bit of a little bit more customization here, because there's more emphasis, it looks like, on... Ah, I'm having to restart like this. On the customization, or on the multiplayer aspect, so having a unique appearance has obvious appeals. Anyways, that's clearly the path to Diamond there, running on these gears on the side. I will say that the physics feels slightly different again. It feels closer to man, I'm losing too much speed there. It feels closer to Challenge Update Classic than, you know, original Classic. Oh, man, that keeps throwing me off there. Yeah, that's only gold. I know I can do this one. This one's easy. I'm not gonna go for diamond on everything or anything like that, but I keep trying to press the button to restart. It's so strange that you don't have that anymore. Why would they take away that little convenience? Anyways, I should just try to jump from here on to the... Ah! It feels like I should try to jump from here. So before I was just going down straight here, and then... Oh, you got some coyote time going there. Oh man. Does that mean they changed how the jumping works more generally? There we go. Marble. I don't know if I like that you can see all that these marbles are before unlocking them, though. I kind of liked that there is some mystery involved. Yeah, this is the one that I got for apparently rolling a long distance, which maybe it was a save holdover thing? I'm not sure. I can look at this one a bit more. Oh geez, yeah, I'm not sure. These might be a bit too flashy for me. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I want to keep these. And lots of these you just buy, apparently. I guess that's one reason for them being previewable. I can't imagine I'm going to be that into these things. Spend one day airborne. Okay, a little crazy there. Yeah, though, I don't expect I'll be using these things. But I'm amused at their existence, I guess. Nope. Like, I have this one you can just buy, and then this one is actually proof that you did something. Interesting that you have just the same thing twice in vaguely different colors. So I'm guessing it means that the marble rolls, but the thing on the marble doesn't move? That feels really weird to me. Yes, I'm using those sorts of things that would be appealing for establishing an identity in multiplayer. But otherwise, not that interesting to me personally. I want to look around the world this last one is. Very nice. I had to find this one. Okay, anyways, there's some you just have to buy like this one you buy, apparently. Nice little face on this one. Yeah, so to me the fun part was discovering the marbles other than just seeing them. Yeah, again, they did the thing where everything's too metallic and speck-like. Like, this one should be more matte, I feel like. Or like a little more reflective, and it should look like a beach ball. This looks like it's like ice cream inside of a glass sphere. Anyways. For the moment, I'll go with that. Or this. This might be a bit too much and distracting, I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll keep the trails or not. But anyhow. Any stages we've already seen before, I'll likely... Are asking how fast is too fast already? Okay. Last time we asked that question, it was on a very different stage than this. Well, this one's really short too, jeez. Oh. Didn't expect to lose so much speed there. Whatever. Easy diamond. There is... Oh, hold up. Yeah, the menu navigation is a lot less snappy, I find. I don't like that. I'm not liking how it feels quite as much, and combining that with not being able to, oh, there you go. Man, some of these treasure boxes are really easy to find, but we'll see if they get super hard later on. I don't need that thing. Yeah, it was actually really nice how crazy fast you can navigate the menu and go between levels in the first, and also you could restart this level by pressing a particular button. You've lost a lot of that in this game, which is very strange to me. Combined with the fact that all these pop-ups show up when you complete a stage, it feels a little sluggish to do stuff in this game by comparison, which bums me out. We'll see how the difficulty curve goes, though, in this one. Because the first one, you know, previous rendition... Ah! The previous rendition... Interesting going all to go up on the left there. I guess you can just jump up to this thing without using the power up there. Oh, and so if you can get up there without using a is that really gonna get in my way? Feels like it's preventing me from doing the exact thing I'm trying to do right now. Also, I'm noticing the power up does not respawn. Oh, never mind. I was thinking way too hard. Yeah, because Classic was kind of weird where all the levels were easy, but then a lot of the trophies, there we go, were crazy hard to get, which I loved, and or I required doing crazy stuff, and or no, don't even bother, and or they necessitated pretty clever workings of game's mechanics. Well, they can go up that way too. That's another way of picking that up, I guess. Honestly, that would have felt better. I wish that was what you had to do. But we're at the very first levels, so it makes sense for the treasure boxes to be easy to pick up this time around. Nope, please don't do that. Oh, there's a button. Okay, there is a D-pad button you can press. Hold on, what are these different buttons? It's HUD mode. This time it doesn't tell you which thing you changed to, which is annoying compared to the previous version. Down is still free look. While also moving my marble around somehow. It's awkward. I'm doing multiple things at the same time. Oh, okay. And then up. You hold it for a second, then it restarts. Okay. Did it not show that on the controller bindings? It didn't. Why in the world does it not show that on the controller bindings? Okay. Well, you have the quick restart now, at least. Alright. Nope. Again, this is one of those levels where I know I can do this faster, so I just feel like I ought to do it. But yeah, we'll see how the difficulty curve goes. I mean, they've definitely shown that they're able and willing to make stuff hard with the challenge update of the classic version, so I'll hold out faith that they'll be sensible. That's my controller doing that. How in the world did I get over there? Maybe I respawned. Yeah, I was nowhere close to pressing that button on the D-pad. It's just my controller thought that I did. It's just how this old controller is. It's a decades-old controller at this point, so... There you go. Yeah, diamonds are still easy to get, but again, we were on the earlier levels, so it is what it is. Okay, you can still immediately navigate from having completed a stage like that, at least. Oh, this stage has been, like, recolored and whatnot. Interesting. And you don't have a wall to bounce against anymore. Oh, you have a wall over there. I imagine that whatever thing there is to pick up here. I'm kind of liking that you have some easier to pick up treasure boxes at the beginning of the stage or at the beginning of the game this time. But I want to see them get crazy hard again. I appreciated that. Oh, there it is. Oh, come on. We have better ways of restarting stages now. It doesn't matter. I can just do that. And then fly right over the one part that doesn't have a guardrail for some reason. Yeah, we've got the idea here. And almost. This is just the boost now. I can never remember what this thing was called in the original game. I mean, back in Marble Blast. I thought they retained the names for the power-ups in Marble Let Up Classic. Ultra may have changed the names. And they were very old-fashioned names. Yes, also these little things, like, they make you press a button to open the thing instead of just giving the thing and being done. I'm not as big on how this game makes so much of a show of giving you stuff all the time. I do enjoy that cutscene. Also, for the time being, there might be other things that might look nice. That's a bit too much for me. There might be some other of these that I would like, but there might be something that would look good on here. But honestly, give me something like this, but white, basically. Or like any of these other ones, like this, but just like silver. You also just pay to unlock stuff early, which is not as appealing to me. Oh, see, there we go. I don't really know if I want it yet, but this is something that I would think would work okay with this marble design. Anyways, I'll likely stick with this marble for a little bit. I see some of the marble designs I recognize. Oh, I recognize that stage, too. Okay. I'll quit things here for this episode. We're on track for 100%ing the first chapter very easily. It's actually easier. Well, no. There was something to actually avoid in learning to roll, at least. I don't know. We'll see. The trophies are easier. The treasure boxes, as we now call them, apparently. But, the stages are pretty much the same in difficulty. Although, this is now Bunny Slope. I think I saw the original version of the stage on the title screen at one point. The only reason I call it the same stage is because I had the same text on it. I still never figured out where the where the trophy was on that stage. Anyways, we'll keep on going. Oh, there are some gems. See if we can at least 100% the first chapter, and then other chapters we'll see, like before. But yeah, I'll likely not spend as much time on stages I've done before. I'll focus on the new content. But anyways, we'll see. Bye, everyone.